Now we will discuss various types of thickening agent which is used in the cookery. Most commonly used thickening agent, that is roux. We are having various types of roux like white roux, blonde roux and brown roux. Then we have beurre mani, which is equal quantity mixture of butter and refined flour which is kneaded together and form it into small balls. These balls which is added into the liquid and that thickens the liquid. Then we have slurry, which is a mixture of your starches, that is refined flour and liquid. Lysa, that is a mixture of egg yolk and cream which is basically added at the last moment when we are preparing any kind of soup or sauces. Then we have blood as a thickening agent, but which is very rarely used. Most commonly it is used in game cooking. So let us discuss about the roux. Since roux is most widely used as a thickening agent, is an equal quantity mixture of refined flour and butter which is cooked together to a different degree of temperature. That decides the name of white roux, blonde roux and brown roux. Now let's see practically how different type of roux are prepared. First of all, we have to melt the butter. As you can see, butter is melted. Now we will add refined flour into it. We have taken 50 grams of butter. Cook this mixture of refined flour and butter on a very slow flame. We have to go on cooking this till you can see a sandy texture in the refined flour. As you can see, we are slowly getting sandy texture. Usually white roux is cooked for 3 to 5 minutes, blonde roux which is cooked for 5 to 7 minutes and brown roux usually cooked for 8 to 10 minutes. As you can see, a nice sandy texture is developed and we can feel the aroma which is come out from the cooked flour. So our white roux is ready, which we have cooked for 3 to 4 minutes almost. Now we will take it out. This we can use for preparation of white sauce. Remaining one we will make it brown roux and blonde roux. Our blonde roux is ready. You can see a slight change in the texture of the flour. Okay, earlier white roux what we have cooked, it was having slightly different texture. Now we will remove the blonde roux. With the remaining we will make a brown roux. Our brown roux is almost ready. As you can see, the change in the texture of the brown roux, it become like a liquidy type. All our different types of roux are ready. Here you can see white roux, blonde roux and brown roux, and you can see a